never slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't.
What's up, guys? Masta Styles here, back with another Divine Blessing video, and today it's episode 2. Let me break it down how Divine Blessings work. Basically, after the new hero is released, they do a Divine Blessings event, and for this one we have Vazaris, Durelli, and Sam. Vazaris is the new awakening hero. I don't really want to cover her today because, again, I want to see all of her abilities before I even speak on that. One thing I was hoping for is that her awakening 7 would have given the ability for all Winfairs to be revived. If she could do that, wow, the team that I have would be broken. What, man? But again, we'll see tomorrow once the update goes live. I'll make a video about Vazaris and I'll cover her here. I don't really use her, and she was in the Endless Battle store a while back, and I actually said to pass on her. I did. Not this one, sorry, this one. She was in here and I did say to pass on her. So again, now the writing on the wall, if we're looking at the writing on the wall, right? Just hear me out here. This guy up here, Anpu, he could be the next hero that gets awakened. Hey, just speculating, because Vazaris was in here. I'll probably have to go back and check. I made a video about this whole exchange shop, and Vazaris was in here with Leo. Yeah, with Leo, and I was like, no, don't pick her up, because again, what would be the point? Because there was not really any need. But again, once her full kit for Awaken comes online, then we'll check it out. So here I'll go over the 3 heroes. So first we have Vazaris. Here she is. Where I wasn't really a fan, you know, because it was when I got her first, I was early in the game, and she was one of those heroes that I didn't have at Immortal. My strategy where, you know, new hero comes out, take him to Immortal, EX30. I was not making videos when she first came out, but again, with her, she brings to the Hunter team the additional attack speed, which is what they need. So basically here, while Vazaris is on the battlefield, all ally heroes receive 100 attack speed boost, and once you unlock her exclusive effect, which is, I want to say 20. Yep, 20. Yeah, get her to X20, then you get double. So that's 200 attack speed with her on the battlefield. Again, that's awesome for the hunters. And in terms of gearing, Unleash, I want to say, because even this gear right here doesn't really, it's not even the right gear because I don't use her. Again, if I was gonna run her, I wouldn't even run this because there's no need for it. I would probably run Sun Signet with Unleash because you get 250, and she also gives herself another 200. So she's at 400 with just the Unleash, and everybody on the team getting additional attack speed. So she would work perfectly with my team here. Let me show you something real quick. So this is a team that I'm running, and let's see here, this guy. So this is a team that I'm running pretty much, where I have new hero up front with Sam, with Korra, Ahsoka, Fiona. 5 Winfairs, because obviously Ahsoka counts as a Winfair because of her being a collab hero. And what I was saying is that if Vazaris had the ability to give all Winfairs the ability to revive, even if they don't have it in the kit, would be broken, right? So again, the other thing I was looking at is, if Vazaris does that, this would work on this team, and it will also open up for Vaz here to actually run less attack speed, because the Unleash would give 250, Vazaris would also give an additional 200. So Again, I'm very interested to see what that Awakening 7 is looking like. Obviously, 5 is the new Ultimate, and 3, I have no idea what 3 is going to look like. I don't know, but that's why I didn't want to talk too much about Vazaris. But again, that's all I have to say for Vazaris, because I don't use her. She's one of those heroes that I don't use. I couldn't even, that's not Vazaris, that's her big sister. Where is she? Here. I don't really use her, so I don't know. I'm not a fan of Hunter, so again, she's one of those heroes that I didn't really use, and like I always say, you need to get her to Immortal 2, which I need to get 2 copies of her to get her to Immortal 2 to unlock whatever the Awakening 7 is. I don't understand why they awakened Vazaris over Emma. Don't get it. I thought they were doing the older heroes. Vazaris is fairly, in terms of the game, new in a sense compared to Emma, and I just find that to be interesting. But again, the writing is on the wall. Watch out for Anpu. Could be one of the other heroes that gets awakening based off of that endless battle stores. So actually, let's talk about somebody that I do know a lot about, Dorelli. When Dorelli came out, Dorelli was the one hero that helped me to clear all the way up to chapter 15 of Twilight Lands. She was just such a game changer in terms of what she brought to the table. The big summon up front, jumping back with other summoners on the field. How I run her primarily is using extraction. Extraction helps to heal her because she heals Gobo. Gobo takes damage. She heals from it. I haven't finished working on her. As you can see, all her gears are Immortal 1. I need to get this up to Immortal 1, obviously, but you can run her 2 ways. You can run all vigorous. Chances are you're gonna run extraction, so you get that immortal effect. You want to get it to immortal when the casters summon are on the battlefield themselves, and their summons gain 25% damage reduction, which is transferable over to Durgan. And these are the things that Durgan inherits from Dorelli: attack, defense, HP, damage reduction, which is good, So those are the things you want to focus on: attack, defense not so much, but attack, health, and damage reduction. So let's see what we got here. This should have been damage reduction, but I was thinking more HP, and HP here and HP there. That should have been damage reduction. At the time when I did this, I literally just slapped some gears on there. I could still, no, I can't change it because, yeah, I could actually change that, but I'm not going to. I haven't been investing too much into her because, again, she's at a point where she's just on the summoner team and she does what she needs to. So again, when it comes to these heroes, I would definitely aim for Dorelli. Obviously, you're gonna need Vazaris if you want to actually awaken her. You need to get your Vazaris to Immortal 2. But Dorelli is an awesome character if you don't have her. Obviously, if you're new to the game, remember, I want to make note of one thing, that Dorelli is here, and she tends to be locked behind this paywall here. And if her banner comes around, you make sure you pick her up, because if not, you're gonna have to drop the $24 or however amount it is where you are to get her. She's not anywhere else, so when her banner goes live, you want to make sure you get you a copy of her. And the last of the heroes on the Divine Blessing list is Samael. This character is probably by far the most annoying character for me. I can't stand this character. My goodness. But he's awesome. He's amazing, for what he brings to the table in terms of him just disrupting everything. I was running, originally when he first came out, I was running him on the summoner team because I needed a way to disrupt the energy team, because he jumps into the back line. Jaina tends to focus on him, and once he gets to EX30, he gets that additional revive, and he dies, and he comes back to life twice. Does it? Yeah, twice. So you have to kill him 3 times. That, very obnoxious. And now, one thing I'm realizing is that now there's going to be more Immortal 5 Sam. I do want to get him to at least Immortal 2. That would be nice. But that's getting 4 copies of Sam, and I don't have the tickets for that. Do I? Let's see. No, I don't have the tickets for that. I don't. And yeah, so Sam is one of those heroes that, you know, once his banner goes live, pick him up. He was one of those heroes that I definitely brought to Immortal, because you want to get that EX30 going so he can revive for a second time. And he's one of those heroes that you can run Fade Out on and utilize the Immortal effect, because once he comes back to life, you get 20% additional crit damage. You lose life over a period until he dies. Once he dies, he comes back to life and pretty much gains that additional 80% crit damage for the rest of the battle. And, you know, with him coming back to life, it's definitely worth him dying that first time. Obviously, depending on the situation, you could switch over to Marauder. Marauder is another option for him. And I run Marauder because whenever I'm going into Exotic Expedition, whenever I'm going into Exotic Expedition, this is kind of what I want to do. Okay, so again, here I see people are pushing further into Exotic Expedition, and that's okay with me. I still got a full team. Yeah, full team, and I still got 3 people to pick. So, and based on that, it looks like he's at the end of it, because I don't think the HP changes. So he's at the end of it, and I don't know how this guy keeps doing that. Whenever he finishes the cycle, so it looks like he's at the end of 11. See how I'm at 22 billion. He always somehow gets 22.5 billion. I don't know how and it's always the same. So he was at 10 with me, right? And for some reason, every time he does it, he gets to the end of anything, he gets an additional 0.5 billion. Please, somebody explain that to me in the comments. I don't get it. But again, I'll push that at some point today. But those are the heroes in a nutshell. Of the 3, if I had to pick between Vazaris, Dorelli, Sam would be at the top of my list. Dorelli would be second, and obviously you're gonna want to pick up Vazaris because she is going to be awakened. Don't fully know what all of her skills are going to be. What's Ronnie brought to the table, the 6th man. I hope what I'm saying is what we get, because if that's what we get, she would be broken, because she would now give Fiona the ability to revive upon death, combined with Vazaris giving Fiona additional HP when she revives. But, you know, one can dream. We'll talk more about that tomorrow. And also, before we get out of here, tomorrow I'm bringing this guy to Awakening 7. And I'll be doing a couple of videos about this guy here. Excited about that. Can't wait to bring him to Awakening 7 and see what he brings to the table in PvP. PvE, not so much, but that's the episode. If you're new to my content and you want tips and tricks about improving your account and managing your resources, this is the channel you want to subscribe to. For those that are rocking with me, make sure you hit that like button to help out with the algorithm, and don't forget to turn on post notifications so you don't miss any of my future uploads. So without further ado, I want to thank you for watching. Till the next video, peace.